Good morning trainers and welcome back to another episode of PoGoTips. In this week's episode, we will find out if I managed to get myself to Australia. Number 2, what is up with Pikachu with a scary costume? And number 3, what's so good about Darkrai? Well, we'll find out in this week's episode. Now for this year's Halloween, Bulbasaur is dressed up as Shedinja, Squirtle is dressed up as Yamask, Charmander is dressed up as Cubone, and Pikachu is dressed up as Mimikyu. Now, Mimikyu you haven't seen in the game for a reason. Now, many trainers are just catching Pokemons for the sake of catching them, but not understanding where they're from or what they are. It's just like eating chicken but not knowing where the chicken is from. Or what is chicken. So I'm just going to spend a minute to explain a little bit about the history of Mimikyu. Now Mimikyu first appeared in Pokemon Sun and Moon. That's right, I'm having a Mimikyu in the car. Yeah. So, it has always been jealous of the success of Pikachu, which is why it donned on a costume that looks like Pikachu. It is a ghost and fairy type and is scary as yeah, simply because it is a sight to behold. Once you see it, what's underneath it, you will definitely die. And you do not want to see what's underneath. This guy's Pokédex numbers is 778. 778 is part of Generation 7. So that is why we are way off from seeing this guy, which is why Pikachu right now is giving us a preview by wearing the costume for Halloween. And the good news is, trainers, you can do mass deletes with this event-based Pikachu. Unlike previous years Pikachu or any other costume Pikachu, it's such a hassle to delete them or transfer them to the professor one by one. Now, of all the backstories of all the Pokemons for this Halloween, the scariest by far has to be Yamask. Now, for those of the trainers who are not familiar, a Yamask is actually a human that died but carries his mask around to remind it of his humanly days. So that is so sad and morbid. Now, I do hope to find a shiny one before the event is over. And trainers, I do hope you get yourself a good Darkrai, because in terms of total damage output versus total damage per second, Darkrai actually has a very fine balance. It is pretty good. In fact, in some simulations against a Mewtwo, it outperforms a Tyra with Bite and Crunch. Imagine that. Alright trainers, I'm running across town because there's a raid in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes at the corner. I just hope there's people there.
Will be my 7th, but I've only got one after 6 raids.
No way!
Yeah, it's difficult to catch.
He's got only 1 out of 7?
Yeah.
Wow. Alright, here we go. 6 trainers in the lobby. My very first Darkrai and his 6 flat. Alright trainers, here is my very first Australian Darkrai. Friend, you might want to try this, huh? Throw a Nanak first. Let your ball bounce 5 times.
Oh.
Then it should come down. Then you golden rest the rest of the way.
Oh, you.
Nanak first.
Nanak first.
Yep. Just a regular Nanak will do.
Yeah.
Okay. Go Nanak first. Let the ball bounce 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw as regular. Now as you can see, I have no friends in the lobby. Great throw. Seven throws to go. Golden rest. String the circle, wait for its attack. Great throw, 13% chance of bagging it this time. Come on, attack buddy. Another great throw. How's it?
yet.
Not yet. In the bag, second one. So remember, use a Nana first and then golden rest the rest of the way. Have you thrown a Nana just now?
Yeah, this one.
No, the first time. You've done already, right?
Yeah.
You've done already? Now just golden rest.
Yeah.
Come on. You go. Yes! Yes! Give me 5. So remember, Nana first and then golden rest the rest of the way. And for this Halloween, the best quest you can get is to throw 3 excellent throws in a row. I know it's tough, but it is pretty rewarding. A gollet can be very hard to find in your neighborhood. Having a gollet, throwing a pineapple on it for this event will give you 12 candies instantly. And all you need is 50 candies to get its evolution. And trainers, you probably guessed I did make my way to Australia with my family, and I do apologize for the Australian trainers there that I didn't get to organize a meetup. Some of you did ask me to go to Sydney as well. For the Melbourne trainers, I really am sorry I didn't get to do a meetup. And I just missed Zoe 2 Dots by just 1 day. She was there for the community day and I arrived the day after. Now Zoe 2 Dots is a wonderful YouTuber from Australia and I met her in Singapore.
I learned Pokestop. No! There we go. I know for a fact that quite a few of my friends actually
The only
need this, so
other
this has
practical
a lot of
YouTuber right
Very
here
excited
on
to,
Sentosa Island.
get
Check this out.
Maybe
Yes.
for a
Yes,
This
this
potential haters.
this is smart dressing.
Very smart.
I've got leopards here on the beach.
Oh,
Awesome. There we go. Exclamation point.
fresh. And in Australia, I managed to confirm the fact that there are still super spawn points in the game. There was one Pokestop that I visited in the vineyard that had almost 30 spawn points around it. Just one Pokestop. It was the most amazing spawn points I ever seen in one area. And the view was just awesome. And I can confirm the shiny race for Kangaskhan's is roughly 1 out of 450. I caught a lot of Kangaskhan's, I caught Chatots, but they are not shiny yet. But for Kangaskhan's, I didn't get a shiny when I was there, even though I was catching at least 3 Kangaskhan's per day. I played a lot on trams, at parks, I played on the beach, and I played in small towns and even in the local aquarium, where I saw a lot of the animals that became the inspiration for a lot of the Pokemons in the game. So that's it, trainers. I do hope you like some of the points that I given and enjoyed the video from the trip. With that, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Haru, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Dennis.
you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Dennis.
Alright.
See ya.